Hello everybody, welcome back to my page. It's your girl Serena, and today we are back with another Thursday Christian content. Apologies for not posting last week and the week before. I was really booked. I was really booked with work, really busy with work. I just didn't have time to film or do anything. But I kind of just wanted to get back into the swing of things and film again. So today we are filming and discussing manipulation and how to basically overcome it all and what to do, what to say, those kind of things. So let's begin. As usual, we always start with a scripture, so let's begin. 1 Peter 3:9, it says, "Do not repay evil for evil or reveling for reveling, but on the contrary, bless for to this you were called, that you may obtain a blessing." That is the ESV version. In the KJV version, it says, I think this is the King James. Yeah, King James. It says, "Not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but contrariwise, blessing, knowing that ye are thereunto called, that ye shall inherit blessing." Sorry, ye should inherit blessing. Basically, that's saying to us that we should not pay evil with evil so that we won't miss an encounter, miss a blessing, basically, in our everyday life, in our walk with God. And when you now speak of paying evil with evil, it's basically like, for example, if someone was to bully you, if someone was to say something to you that is rude, that is disrespectful, and you yourself go to that person and be like, you cuss him back, you curse him back, you disrespect him back, you are paying evil with evil. And that's not what God is saying for us to be doing at all, so that we do not miss a blessing hereunto, miss a blessing thereunto, or inherit a blessing. So inherit a blessing is like later on, basically, that we will not miss a blessing later on in our lives and in our walk. And when it comes to that, evil can be many things. And that's why this video is called manipulation, because it can start with just snide comments. It can start off with, oh, you're doing things wrong. It can start off with, you don't know how to do this, you're rude, da 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 da. It can start off with sly comments, and then it can turn into like profanity, physical aggression, verbal aggression, depending. It can turn into many things. It tends to always start as a small molehill, then it can turn into a big mountain, because that person just keeps going at it, keeps doing, do you know when you're nailing a wall, just keeps doing that? Them ones, there's people like that, they got issues, I swear, they got issues. But you have to always look at it like, if he or she wouldn't be doing that, there's probably a reason why they're doing that in the first place. Maybe they see something in you that's irritating to them. But instead of them to come out and boldly say that, oh, this is the thing that I see in you that I don't like, is it possible that you could change it? Is it possible that you can work on that thing? Maybe it's your character. Maybe it's the way you are. Maybe it's just because you're different. Maybe because they just don't understand who you are. Because there are some people that you will meet that will just see you and just be like, nah, I don't like that person. And that could be the immediate thing, that they just see you for the first time and be like, nah, I don't like that person. I don't want to speak to that person. No, she gives me the ick. Yeah, she makes me feel uncomfortable. It could be so and so. There could be so many reasons. But with that scripture, the most important thing about that is that we do not pay evil with evil. We do not return that kind of hate towards them. Instead, we return with kindness. That's why if you look into the fruits of the Spirit, it talks about gentleness, self-control, meaning that we are gentle, we are calm, we are kind to others. And when it really speaks about self-control, it's not, self-control really trains the mind to actually not return their insults or their bullying with insults and bullying, in fact, but to ignore and put it before God. And that's why Luke 6:28 is very important. Just going to get it up now. It says, actually, let's start from 27. It says, "But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. To one who strikes you on the cheek, offer the other also. And from one who takes away your cloak, do not withhold your tunic either. Give to everyone who begs from you, and from one who takes away your goods, do not demand them back. So with this one, it really, in 27, it says, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you. So there are people that you just walk past that could hate you, but do good to them, show kindness, show goodness, show love towards them. And that's why it's in 28, it says, bless those who curse you and pray for those who abuse you. So pray for them, bless them, maybe bless them with a gift, bless them with a talent, bless them with a skill, and then pray for them. Pray for them, pray for their families. These are action steps that we can do today if we are feeling threatened or we are feeling some sort of way because of the way someone says something to us or the way someone looked at us. We can pray for them. We can bless them. Those are action words. Bless and pray, action words. And it's what God requires of us. But in the midst of that, you have to deep, there's also something that they could be going through as well. You have to deep that a lot of these people are going through trauma, going through all sorts of brokenness. That it's not just you that they hate. Maybe they hate the world right now. Maybe they hate the season that we're in. Maybe they hate the fact that it's a raining day. I don't know. It's in the UK. It rains almost every day. But with that being said, you have to be someone that's like, oh, I've seen this person look at me some sort of way, but I'm not going to take it in. I'm not going to hold it in. I'm not going to hold it hostage within my heart to the point where I will now have anger towards that person. I will now want to hate that person. Or I would want to feel some sort of way towards that person. Because we never know what people could be going through. We never know. So many people, I've noticed, it's not even within the church, I've noticed in general that so many people go through so much, that you've been through so much. A lot of them are holding on baggage that are 10, 20, 30 years old and they're still carrying it to this day. And that is what is making them angry. And that is what is making them hate the world. And that is what is making them look at you and be like, nah. Because maybe you represent the thing that they lost several years ago. Or maybe because of your kindness, they are shocked by it. And they want to manipulate it. They want to destroy it. So that's why in every scenario we enter, every place that we go to, we must continuously pray for those who curse us. Or is it hate you? Pray for those who hate you. Pray for them. Pray for them regardless. So that you don't become like them. So that you don't become like them. And you always seek to pursue good. And that's what I wanted to say about manipulation. I thought I'd bring more scriptures, but then I just went into like preaching. And another thing as well, in Matthew 10 verses 16, it says, be wise as serpents and innocent as doves. We should be innocent as doves through everything that we see, everything that we go through, and be wise as serpents. And one thing, we should never pay evil with evil. Nor should we succumb to their folly as well, because again, a lot of times it could be foolish behavior, but we should not succumb to that folly, to that foolish behavior. We should rise above it and focus on the calling that God has for our life, so that when we fully make it, we fully embark in that calling, we fully meet the land of milk and honey, we are ready. Yeah. And that is it for this topic, actually. Manipulation, in short. I tried to do it under 10 minutes, so I'm happy. Any questions, do comment below. Scriptures will be mentioned below as well. And the funny thing is, I was going to really tailor it into something else, but I think as I've done it, I've just done it, innit? But yeah, we are back every Thursday at 7 p.m. Tune in next week. Bye.